Hi, this is Mary in the pink top.
And this is Nicole in the navy sweater. We are both local Metro West business owners, avid networkers, and supporters of our local communities. My motto has always been shop local, support local, give local.
Yeah, and that's a little bit difficult to do right now, doing everything physical and supporting and all that. Hey, but we can still do that the virtual way here, and that's what we're doing today.
Yes, so Nicole is the owner of Photo Fabulous You, where she and her team make superstars on LinkedIn. Her business is located in Westboro, Mass.
And Mary is a mompreneur who runs two social selling businesses from home. She sums one up by I dress men and also helps people conquer their hair woes.
And welcome to Sean. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. My first time virtually meeting Mary, but a friend of Nicole's, and I can attest to Nicole's prowess on, I don't know if I'm a superstar on LinkedIn, but she certainly helped me at least establish a presence on the platform. So it's nice to join you ladies.
Great. Just a little bit about Sean Glavin. Sean is a partner at Lockton Companies. He's a risk management consultant for mid to large size companies with 100 or more employees or 20 million in annual revenue. His background is in education and education administration. He's been a CFO, assistant superintendent, principal, and teacher. He lives in Billerica with his wife, Melissa, their 2-year-old daughter, Lacey, and 2 dogs. That's currently, but as of July, big news on the horizon. They're expecting twin boys. So welcome, Sean.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here. I'm somewhat new to the whole virtual reality, if you will, platform. So I will follow your lead.
Yeah. Starting my first question. So Sean, tell us what do you help people with? What's one of the pain points you hear out there, and how do you help people?
Sure. It's a great question. And Mary mentioned it in my bio as a partner at a risk management consulting firm, Lockton Companies. We're in downtown Boston. And it's really, we're in the insurance industry, right? And I don't think anyone's ever mistaken insurance for being exciting. But even right now in the current times, it's always seemingly very relevant. And my firm helps employers in really 3 different areas. Employee benefits, which is hugely important right now with some of the changes in the workforce and the labor force as far as bringing new people on, or when people do have to leave, whether it's for a furlough or for an extended period of time, keeping people benefit eligible as long as possible. We do commercial insurance, so the actual risk side of the business, and that's also very relevant right now as far as coverage, what's covered and what's not covered as far as losses. And then the third part of it is retirement consulting. Again, another very relevant area right now with the stock market going up and down, kind of in flux. People are very confused and want some guidance on what they should be looking at retirement-wise. So that's what I do now. And my whole background comes in the education side. I was a teacher, an assistant superintendent, and a CFO in a public school district. So a wide background, I guess you'd say.
What would you say has been the most challenging thing for you personally or professionally since the whole pandemic started?
Yeah, it's a great question. And before I answer it, I just want to kind of set the table and say my family and myself, we haven't been directly affected at all, right? So we're all healthy. I don't know anyone in my immediate family that's been affected from a health perspective. And even professionally, aside from convenience and logistics, I'm still able to work at full capacity. So I don't want this to come off as sounding like a complaint at all, because I know there's a lot of other people that are in a different spot. So the one biggest change for me is just I'm a bit left-brained and linear in nature, and the change in routine. So the first week, I didn't know what to do or what to expect. I slept in a little bit. I got it here in the office a little bit later. I didn't shut down all the way, so I was bouncing back and forth here to the couch to the kitchen, and my routine was all out of whack, and I was tired. And at night, I didn't know when to stop. And in the morning, I didn't know when to start. So I think just that out of routine was making me really tired, So I guess what I'm getting at is I miss my routine, right? When you go to the office every day, you get up, you go to the gym, you come home, you shower, you get in your car, you go to the office, and then when you get back in your car and leave the office, it's almost like the official, turn off of your work brain back onto your family brain, right? And I think if you don't set that up at home, they tend to blur a little bit, and that can be tiring.
Well, in a lot of ways, if you're expecting twin boys, it might be a really good interim because your routine is about to be blown out of the water. As a mom of 5, I don't have any twins, but just a little warning for you.
To your point, Mary, my wife has been pretty articulate in telling me that my little routine is going to be going to the window soon. So I appreciate that advice.
Well, I'm a baby lover, so maybe you'll let me come and get some, I'm the old mom. I need to get my baby fix. So by twins, you might have to hand one off for a little while. So
sure. The door's always open when we're allowed to get back together again.
Awesome. So what tip would you share, Sean, for people who are stuck at home right now? What's been your saving grace or something you'd share?
Yeah, I would, just to kind of double down on what I was chatting about before, I would set up some parameters around when you're going to start, when you're going to stop, setting up some break times, setting up some time to work out. It doesn't have to be a crazy workout, but whether it's a walk or whether it's something, I think the comfort of working in your own home can sometimes be your biggest enemy. And geez, I'll tell you that first week, I haven't been that tired in a long time. And from an actual physical standpoint, I had moved maybe, 28 feet, in 24 hours, but just from a mental capacity, not building in those separations really made it pretty tough.
Yeah. All right. Our favorite question is like, what do you do when this is all over then?
So for me, I'm a big sports fan. I played in college, and I coached in high school, and I coached in college. So for me, not having sports is tough. I also use it as a little bit of kind of my getaway from work, right? On my way into work, it's usually a sports podcast. And on my way home from work, it's usually a phone call with a friend or a colleague talking about, what game is coming up or something like that. So it's usually an escape for me. So when things get back to normal, I think baseball might be the first to get back again. Purely speculation here. But I would love to get out to a restaurant and have a Coke and watch a ball game.
Sounds ideal.
Awesome. Great. Well, Sean, this concludes our little interview here and getting a glimpse into your world.
Well, thank you very much. I think this is great. I'm hoping that more folks continue to do this, because I think you probably both have seen that with this social distancing, sometimes people take that to heart and they actually do distance themselves socially, and you don't get the interaction. So this is certainly appreciated for sure.
Yeah.
Let's shop local in any way we can, support local, give local, and in the meantime, stay healthy, strong, sane,
and fabulous.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.